Yo, Embrace Rate
Good.
Podcast,
Bell.
episode 74, man. We are back in the
Facts.
building. I think 2 episodes ago I had the same exact hoodie. But it is what it is,
No matter,
man.
bro.
Shit. It's like
Come up, though.
we saving the environment.
Facts.
Right? We saving the environment. We don't
You
need
know
all
what
these
I'm saying?
clothes, man. But yeah,
It's
man.
only one body you got on. Why you need
It's only
another-
one it's only
you know
one
what I'm
body.
saying?
Y'all seen the thing where they said like you should only have like 3 clothes to wear?
That's
And
like
I was-
bullshit.
That is, but lowest the keys though. You can
Like 3 outfits
with 3 outfits, like
for what though? For just work? For like whole your whole thing.
the whole thing would be kind of because I guess if you work, you need like business
I mean,
casual.
listen. To me, like even if you think back to high school, you always had a rotation on your fits.
Yeah,
You got 3, 4.
it's
You
what
got
was that
different
math?
pieces and the things that can go together. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
what was that math problem we did? Like there was a problem where it's like if you have
If you
like
got 5
2
pants,
apples and this and then you multiply how
you
much
got a
combinations.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
like
yeah, you
that
can
thing.
have 2 pants, right? That's
Yeah.
how I use stuff for work. I got 2 pants.
Yeah,
I got like 4 sweaters I interchange. And like, the shirts under
yeah.
with
Just
I
thug
wear
it
the
out.
same boots.
Yeah, thug- yeah.
Type shit. So you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
I got like a solid probably like 8 fits.
Yeah,
But like, I can make it change different, wear a different hat.
yeah,
People be like, oh,
yeah. It's like nothing too
It's
bad.
I mean, you should have like a regular amount of your outfits, like your main outfits, but I mean, that for your whole thing, like for me, like I feel like you got your outside clothes,
And inside.
you got your work clothes, your
Yeah.
inside clothes. Like you can't just have one.
Yeah, 3 is kind of a crazy
It'll be
number.
tough though.
But I do see the theory of like under 20
No, for
under if you just have like 20 pieces of clothes, I feel like that could be enough.
I
Like
think so.
low like if you really like
I look at my
Thug it
closet
through.
right there.
even that I feel like I probably got the same amount, but like if you
The thing-
realistically like, right?
realistically, like what I look at when I hear though is that half of them, most of them I don't even wear
Yeah.
because
that's how
it's
it be.
first of all seasons.
Yeah.
And then so a lot of them is just like clothes that is like used on occasion. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
right.
And you know what I'm saying? So it's like
Yeah.
when you really think about it, like you only got certain amount of things that you
really-
actually wear
yeah.
in the moment type shit.
Exactly, yeah.
You know what
Even
I'm saying?
shoes, cause like
Yeah.
usually like it's like I'm at a point where it's like I'm looking at my shoes, I'm like I only wear like the same sneakers like every day.
You always
bro.
get stuck on one pair of shoes for
And
some
it's-
reason. I don't know.
And the other ones, they're just collecting dust. Or you just wear Crocs when it's
Yeah.
hot out, and it's like,
Yeah.
damn, I just have stuff, but like you can downsize, I guess.
Yeah, you definitely can.
For the
I gotta actually do spring cleaning. Thinking about
oh
it.
shoot,
'Cause I gotta
Is
clean
it?
some shit out.
then we kind of like
I'm late.
you kind of
I passed it. But
you
like,
month 2 months later, but hey, I mean
it's
as
still
long as you
spring,
get
right?
to it,
It's still spring.
it is yeah, because until summer starts,
Oh, we got time then.
you got time. Yeah,
Summer started like in a couple weeks.
it technically it's like 50-50 because some days it really be like a summer day, like it's hot, but then today
So
it'd be like a
spring, it's
yeah,
like
like-
rainy day.
rainy and all that. Yeah, it's like 50-50. I feel like
It still feel like May.
it is May though, right?
No, January, February. Oh, it is May.
No, it is May. Yeah.
So
But we
what
halfway
is it?
through.
April showers bring May.
May flowers.
That's what it
April
is, right?
flowers. Yeah, bring May flowers.
Mm.
We do have got some flowers, I think.
Yeah,
But then the month almost halfway done.
month is almost gone.
Yeah, bro.
So shit moving.
Yeah, it's a
It
lot.
is what it is.
I did want to talk. I feel like it's definitely rehashed OD. But like mid move, right? The
So
the beef is
tell the
over.
people.
Yo, your boy
Wait.
Otto.
Yeah.
He is a Jersey City resident right now.
Yes,
You know what I'm saying?
sir. Yes,
My
sir.
first, yes, sir, man.
Yes, sir. Out the
First
crib.
time out the crib. I feel like it's just different for me since I didn't really take that much vacations, like besides like my family and stuff when I was younger and all that. And then obviously I commuted, and then COVID, and then I worked like dead ass the next town over. My first job out of college, and then I got some remote jobs. So I was
Yeah.
really so all of that is like I really was just home like for real, like nigga,
Yeah,
I
you was
worked
in the
at
crib,
home,
yeah.
right? So yeah, I remember just thinking I was like, damn, I really be driving the same street like in my whole life type shit. I'm like, nah, it's kind of crazy.
How's that switch up been? Traffic, parking, all that. How's it been?
It hasn't been like the only I did get one ticket just because I didn't read the sign. It said like you have to move because like different streets have different things. Like yo, this is like street cleaning between 10 and 12 Tuesdays and Thursdays. So sometimes like okay, let me move this tomorrow morning before type shit.
And then you got the morning you sleep through it.
Yeah, but now it's crazy. I've been waking up early, like 8. I've been on that type, like just
Okay.
8. I don't start work till 10.
Exploring the shit.
Yeah,
so outside just to do some shit.
I'm not gonna lie, I have to start exploring because I just been in the crib.
Enjoy that motherfucker. You pay for it.
Yeah,
Enjoy
I just be in there. Like I was playing video games, watching the playoffs, and I just set up my studio, so just making beats type shit. Yeah. So I'm like, yo, hold up.
Nah, enjoy it. That's the purpose.
Yeah, right. Like I'll pay. Let me like do my thing. But
that's the purpose.
Yeah. So I'm saying I'm a city boy now. The one thing is like I don't have no dedicated parking, so it is different. But since I kind of work remote, it's not as bad because during the day most people go to work. So
you can find parking easy.
I'll be parking right in front of my building sometimes, or I'll just be parking like the next block over. So
yeah, you probably can find a good parking that be there for like the whole night, day night.
The whole night, yeah. And then the furthest I ever like parked out was like 5 minutes away, getting back at 10, 11. So it's not even like, like I'm parking 30 minutes away. I gotta do this, and that, and all that. So like I think parking is just the only thing.
You meet any neighbors yet?
I did meet not really talking per se, but I did like see like in passing and stuff. Like there's a nigga across like, and it's like I think a bunch of old heads. Them niggas just always watching basketball. I'm hearing that shit like blaring. And then
you say you hear that shit?
Yeah, you always hear when they open the door, and it's just like I think they like 50s, 60s, and I guess niggas just hit the corner store at like 4 or 5 p.m. type shit. So like,
you come and get his snacks and for the game start.
I wonder if niggas think I'm like unemployed because they're like, yo, what's this nigga just doing in the middle of the day? Like this nigga just
like, they think yeah, because if you don't leave the crib, they like, what the fuck
is this nigga doing? Like, what? Yeah, like some shit. Like he on some weird.
They
shit.
Gonna start hearing you rap and shit. They gonna start hearing beats and rap and shit. Oh
like,
shit.
Oh brother.
It's like, another rapper trying to come in through here, bro.
Nah, for real. But like, yeah, man. I guess everyone cool. It's like a mix because it'd be like Hispanic, black, white. Okay. This white lady got arrested like last week. Like,
for what?
I don't even know, but they took her out of handcuffs.
Like the police and all that.
The police, yeah.
How you seen that? Like,
cause Amanda was there with her stepfather. They was trying to build the loft, I think, but then I can't give him the wrong piece. So then all the cops started pulling up, and there was like an argument. So and then there's this white lady just come down in handcuffs, and she's in her 20s or something. Like the way she looks, she's like young. So I'm like, what's even like.
That 4X
I be seeing mad white girls in there.
That's that 4X shit, bro.
Yeah, right? I'm like, I don't know what niggas, I don't know, like, something going on.
You seen the mad white girls, random white girls?
No, I think
people that live there.
People that live there, like 2 or 3, but I feel like me and Amanda was like, it just kind of, not weird, but like, just in that sense, like someone in their 20s, just like a white girl, just like, I don't know, like, how I imagine Jersey City, and the niggas I be seeing, it either be like niggas, or like Hispanics,
or full on white girl trying to live the
and it just be like,
Jersey
okay, no
City.
white girl. I was like, oh, okay, that's weird. I haven't really seen no white like in my building.
But it's Jersey City because people want to be in the mix. So Jersey City, Hoboken, you gonna have like
kind of in that area, right? And it's not a bad area. It's just like
that's just funny as fuck.
Yeah, just like right. And I was like, yeah. But I mean, that's it. Other than that, it's just like living on your own.
Restoration,
like not reparations, right? Yeah.
Like, they said this is the first time you saw a white lady. You thought somebody else was gonna come out.
Like, yeah,
exactly.
I'm like, damn.
She's scamming now.
And I seen her the other day too, which is like hilarious. Oh, so I'm like, I don't know what niggas doing.
Don't talk to her. Dog.
I don't know.
She came back. She got out then.
No, I've seen her like before just in passing. And then the next day, I see her getting sleeping in handcuffs. Like, I don't know what type of game they play. I don't know what type of operation they run here, bro. Like, hey, man.
You ain't want to go on that floor crib or whatever.
Nah, it's OD, bro.
Dang,
but yeah.
Be careful, dog.
And then, yeah, but just because since I didn't dorm, but like, it's just like, I got, Now
you getting that self of like by yourself. Like
that
real, like,
a reflection, right?
Like you sitting there. Now you really with you and your thoughts. You with your hobbies, right? You there to do your hobbies. Nobody telling you what to do. Like, you gotta cook for yourself now. That's something.
It's taking, but thankfully, like I was telling him, I've been kind of doing my due diligence in terms of like being more financially responsible and stuff like that. So just like playing my cards right, this and that, meal prepping, everything. So it's kind of like I've already kind of been doing this. So now it's just like what I'm saying,
reinforcing the
yeah. So the only thing is I was rental or renter's insurance, which is only like $15 a month. So I was going
15
for renter's insurance.
15 what?
Dollars, yeah. So it's like you add it onto your card thing.
Oh wow.
And it's like 15 is like calm because like people be getting like $1,000, $10,000, $100,000 deductibles. Like everything is included type shit. And it's like, so if something happens to all my shit, I can at least get it back with that. Yeah, right. So, I mean that's clutch. Yeah, bro. But it don't feel too different in the sense of like it's just like life type shit. Because yeah, it's just like I'm saying, like just gotta keep moving. And now it's just like, all right, just make sure the job is good, making sure that I'm doing what I gotta do, and just planning because it's like eventually, trying to I'm saying get more bread and all that. Shit. And then the lease is a year, so it's like what I'm trying to do after a year. I'm trying to renew or I'm saying get into one better.
Let me ask you. I know you got foreign parents and shit. Like I know that must have been that conversation must have been tough.
Yo, I feel like
how you had that, like how you approached that conversation.
I went to my brother's footsteps because my brother moved out before me, but he back in, but he like in the middle.
But when he went to Boston,
when he moved back to Boston after graduating, kind of just like in the sense of like, I'm old, man. Because the way they was talking, they was like, yo, when you like get your wife, kids, like you gonna like build the house out, you have a section and shit, but it's kind of like I get it from that standpoint because where we from, like.
You stay in the crib until you get married and all that shit.
So it's like you grow up in your parents' crib and then it's like you could literally build your house in the same compound type shit. So like niggas is always there. But it's like unfortunately, it's America. It's not really kind of like that. Like, but the way I don't think the American economy it's like impossible to do that. Like it's just not it's just not viable. And it's just the way it is sometimes. And maybe just because I'm just not I wasn't raised in Nigeria. It's not like I'm not taking their values, more but Americanized, where it's like, yo, I just want, I just want to, be my own man type shit. And then, I was telling my dad, I was like, listen, even you don't even live in the same continent as your siblings. So I'm saying, like, you went to America, they all back there. Yeah. Where my mom is like, you don't really see your mom that often, your siblings and stuff. So it's kind of like the same way y'all are like taking that step. Y'all are like, yo, I'm being my own man. My dad's like, yo, I'm leaving. I'm trying to get to America and make my own life, do all that.
That's how you put it for them?
Kind of like, yeah, in that sense of like, yo, y'all did the same thing. Y'all the same way. Like.
So wait, let me ask you another question, important question. You had the crib got already? You got the crib before you told him?
I had the crib,
you told him, like, I'm leaving and then got a crib.
Nah, I had the crib before.
It was like, either way, regardless. I'm gonna be out of here, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yes, no.
Either way. I mean, it's
you like, gotta have the crib set up though, because it can't be like
I ain't dead, so it's like, but I feel like it's harder because if you raise someone that, and not like a sense of power, but there is a sense of like, you under my roof type stuff, and like you've always just been like my son, but now it's different when it's kind of like, I guess you move out where it's like, I don't know, you know what I'm saying?
It should be.
I get it.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like I mean, like
you losing he's losing a part. They losing a part of themselves.
Yeah, part of themselves too. And then now it's like it's a different
dynamic. Also
now it's a different dynamic.
It's gonna be a complete different dynamic now. Where it's like you're gonna be growing, right? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You're not gonna of course like you're under their household and shit like that. You still don't see like not everything you'll see eye to eye, but now like you got your own freedom to do like I can say whatever. Like if you kind of like I don't respect that, this, that, and the third. You kind of let them know type shit.
Yeah, that's why.
And go back to your own crib. You have no issue in the crib. That's the problem.
I would say that to my brother too, because there are some things where every family is different, has its stuff, but like there is a sense of like, if you're under someone's roof, you can't. Well, the way we are, it's like you got to be smart too, because like there's some people that like you can tell your parents straight up. But I feel like with black people, or maybe just Hispanic, or for you not about to like, nigga, you under my roof, you with me 100% of the way. There's no type say you're not about to
say you're nothing crazy.
Yeah, and sometimes it don't be nothing crazy. It just be something that is against what they even right. It's where we from, so it's just like it's life though, right?
No, it's bro, it's the parent, it's the ideology that the parent, as they always seen you growing up and shit like that, you always gonna be their son, right? Yeah. But it's like, all right, well, I'm always gonna treat you like you don't know better, you feel me?
Yeah.
But once you move out and you have like your own space, they kind of gotta, it forces them to like, all right, think twice, and it forces you to think twice now too, right? Like, like you got your own power now. Like you live under your own crib. So what can they really do to you now?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like before, they'd just be like, they could do shit to make life a little harder. You know what I'm saying? Your mom could do a little thing to make it a little more annoying.
Yeah.
But like now, you kind of low key could like not be like before they give you respect, but now too is like respect like on the same level. Like if you don't have the same opinion, you could you feel more entitled to tell them, right?
Yeah,
like
not for real.
Like as a coming from foreign parents too, I feel you. Where it's like it's always like a this is what you're gonna do, and that's it.
Yeah.
But like I think as you moved out, like now it's like, all right, well I don't agree with this.
I could tell you like straight up,
like right? You know what I'm saying? And it's like they could be mad at you. Like really, if you think about it, they could choose to be like, nah, we're not gonna talk to him because he said something like this. But they really gonna miss you more type shit.
That's why you have to work on it both. Because I was kind of in that situation, seeing stuff now where there are a little, not many disagreements, but it's something where it's like, hey, listen, when I disagree, niggas could obviously say whatever, do whatever, right? But now it's different because now it's like I'm your son, but I'm also just like a grown man.
Yeah.
So if I was just any grown man, you can't just you can't just wild out and then like, because it's like, I get it though, because like, and it was different and back home, but like, hey bro, you can't just tell someone whatever and then shit just gonna niggas and not gonna react, right? And niggas gonna act like nothing happened.
Yeah, you in the crib, like you get tight for me, like I would get tight and I'll be like, all right, whatever.
Yeah, right?
I'm done it, I'm gonna dip. So I'm going to my room and that's it, like but it's gonna be heated for a little bit.
Yeah.
But now you could just be like, nah, like I'm not respecting, like what I'm saying, I'm a grown ass man. Like, and if you don't want to fuck with me, like, y'all can have that tension.
Yeah.
But I don't be my crib.
But now it's for real. Like,
hey, for real, like.
But now now it's like.
You gotta,
I was seeing with my.
You can really stand on all 10 toes.
Stand on your ground. Because I was seeing with my parents and their family, my mom and her family, dad too. It's like, you gotta work on relationships. Like, in the sense of like, my mom be seeing her mom once every other year. Or once a year. Even though they only live 2 hours away. And stuff like that. Where it's like, we gotta work on the relationship. So it's like, if you got a disagreement, we got to talk about that. We got to set boundaries. Because under the roof there, I would say, as for me personally, I didn't really have any boundaries. So it's just like a whatever. I was just like.
But hey, did you talk about everything with them?
Let shit go.
Nah,
because you
can't.
With me personally, I can't. And it's just like the way, because my dad, like, hey man, like, there's some things you take from our parents, and there's some things, you have to like, be like, okay, I going forward, me with my kids, certain ways I don't want to act because I see where it's gonna lead, right? Where it's like you have to, I guess, just be wise, like really take it slow, because I think I understood me being the firstborn, right? Niggas ain't know what they was doing, so it could be crazy. But when I have my firstborn, it's kind of like, nah, that I can't use that as an excuse. Like I'm gonna just like fuck up and be like, hey, you was the first one, nigga, so shit. Like, obviously you can, but you gotta be really delicate.
Yeah, I think, I guess right? What you're saying is, like, you kind of want to build more of a relationship with your firstborn type shit.
Like,
it's not a democracy, not a dictatorship.
Yeah.
Type shit.
There's two sides where you could be either too strict, like how minorities be, or like too lenient, how like white people be. And then, and it's
you're
like,
trying to find the middle ground.
Yeah, somewhere in the middle. That's where the answer is always somewhere in the middle, where it's like, hey, listen, I'm going to tell you my point of view, and this is kind of like, obviously, under my household, you won't act this way. I would want you to act this way, but this is why. But you're also free to, like, do your own thing. Like, even with, like, religion, right? I feel like I'm a very religious person, but I feel like I'm at a point where with my kids, I'm going to raise them a certain way. I'm not saying in a Christian household, but I'm going to expose them to everything. So, like, Islam, Buddhism, atheism, theism, and be like, okay, so this is everything that's out there, right? This is why I'm taking you to church with me. This is why, right? I'm gonna say, like, it's not like when you move out, you do your own thing. If you're 14 and you tell me that you don't really want to go to church or whatever, I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna not like it, right? I'm gonna not like it, but it'll be like something where it's like, yo, listen, you have to be free to. And I'm saying do your path. There's not like just a forcing, things on you, stuff like that. But apply relation with other things too, because like sex, dating, things like that, where it's like, it's like some shit's gonna be hard, because it's like
some shit's gonna be.
You don't want niggas to be middle school, high school doing freaky stuff, but then it's like, damn though, like I think, how niggas be though.
Like, I think I know. Listen, especially if his daughter's be tough. I ain't gonna lie.
It's like,
but I do definitely think it's like you gotta find the middle ground.
Yeah.
But you also gotta it's the middle ground, but you gotta guide your child.
Yeah.
Do your best to guide them. Like freedom is good, but control freedom, like control chaos, right? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You have to have parameters, boundaries. You expose them to. You want them to expose to everything, but not to a certain extent, right?
Yeah, not for
like real. You put them like what I feel like how my parents did me was like, I played baseball, right? I was exposed to all the kids and all that. I got my, but like baseball though, right? Like through baseball, I didn't really. Well, I thought they was too strict. Like I never really like went to parties or I didn't do like my friends' birthday parties or stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
All that.
I didn't do all that.
Yeah, nah, yeah.
But like I'm not gonna have my kid. Like my kid is not gonna just like not do nothing after school. Like you know, like I need them to do an activity where it occupies them, so where I know like I kind of know where they're at, type shit. You know what I'm saying? Because if you can have like a middle school and let's say they don't pick up nothing, right? Yeah. You know. But the problem is with that, the more free time you have outside of school, you don't know what they're doing, right? Yeah. And that's the problem.
An open mind where it's just blank state.
An open mind that's a blank state that's easy guided, right? So another kid your kid could be great, right? You can have a good kid, but somebody else comes in and they start smoking at the age of 15. Yeah. Oh, I want to try that.
You got a little pothead at the
You know what I'm saying? Then you got a pothead, and then it's kind of like it starts. You know, it's like I smoke weed and I'm cool with it. Like, you know, like when you get to your age, you can do what you want. Yeah. But too young deters you from too much. Up. Yeah, exactly. It's gonna mess you up from too much. You know what I'm saying? Like once you get to, you know, your age, you start developing and you know, you could college, okay, you explore. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's there. But you just gotta make sure you get your shit done. Yeah. That's my thing. Probably my biggest thing is make sure
always gonna be grades. Done. Yeah.
Grades, whatever.
Not bad, but like in the sense of like do what
you want, yeah.
Because I was like BC student and I was always in trouble type shit. Because it was like straight like if you get less than 94, then it's clipped. And I was never that kid type shit. But yeah, but like something where definitely good grades. And keep them.
Not even keep them engaged. Something just
be a bad.
Because you know also right, like you don't want a child that just like it's just a what is it called? Gets eaten up by the world, right? Like it's just a bot. You don't want a bot child. You know what I'm saying? Like you kind of need them to be able to think for themselves. Be, you know, really thoughtful and, you know, like, have some, like, you know, be, like, what's it called? Passionate about something right? Like, something.
Yeah, have some hobbies.
Everybody's, you know, get a hobby, you know? Everybody had a hobby.
I want them to play sports. They probably will. But they don't have to, but, like, just something, right?
Yeah, I want them to play sports. It teaches like, too much. It teaches a lot.
And music, too. Learn at least one instrument, like piano or something like that. Because, like, that... You could apply that to everything.
That was tough to. I want them to do them, but I'm not gonna force them to sing. My dad made me do trumpet, bro. I played that for like 2 years. And I was like, fuck this, bro.
I feel like trumpet is
tough.
That's a. I feel like anyone could play the piano. Like if you really take lessons, I feel like that's something anyone could play, or like with piano, because I feel like no kid is gonna want to play an instrument. It's always like your parents put you in it, and then eventually you like, oh shit, I like piano, I like bass and shit like that. Right, trumpet, that is like one of them shits where it's like or sax where it's like, yo, you gotta like that to really play it, like cause like that's just not like
dude, like, no I didn't know. I thought when I played the trumpet, I thought the sound you just blew into it. Yeah, like I got my trumpet, I was just.
I still don't know how niggas do that, though.
Bro.
Like,
you gotta really like, yo. I would. You gotta. It's like when you throw it through here and you make your lips kind of vibrate. Yeah. You're like, I don't even know. I can't do it now. So you make that sound for. I remember we used to do like band lessons for like an hour, bro. My lips will be numb. My lips will be numb for the rest of the day. Bro. Yeah, no Diddy. But after the whole session, bro, trying to hold that for a note, that shit was nasty, bro. That's nasty work, bro. Yeah. And that shit, all that pause. That was great. The spit that trumpet got, bro. Pause. It's diabolical, bro. Dude, that shit is diabolical, bro.
Nah, that's crazy.
I never, and after I was like, when I first started, I was like, what the fuck am I doing?
Who did this, bro?
Shit? Like I thought, I told my teacher, like, I really don't like this. Like I was telling my pops, like I don't like this. Like I thought they made the sound.
Random ass, like. With us, they did I feel like violin is like, I feel like that's OD because mouth work or breath work is that's like a lot.
It's a lot.
Violin is just like
you know, if it was like let's say like a flute, like
flute.
You know what I'm saying? It makes the sound, right? Like it's just it's just another difficulty added to it that you're just like, nah.
Yeah. It's just another, right? either. I mean, every instrument has its thing, but I feel like those are kind of like
that's more of a like
talented. You gotta have
it for like,
right. Like yeah, right. And you could tell when a nigga play like nah, nigga nice versus a nigga who just
bro. I just try to fall inside what the other niggas was doing.
Yeah, exactly.
Where I didn't sound too out of note. Where I was just like sometimes I would just blow into it and just, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And have the other two, because it was 3 of us.
Yeah.
The other 2 would carry me.
Do the sound, yeah.
So it's like, yo.
I think I did violin as a kid in like 4th grade and 5th grade and 6th.
Yeah, that's not bad.
And then I took piano lessons for like, I think it was like a couple weeks in like 6th grade. And I never touched that shit again until college. And after that, that's when I like did like the self-learning thing. And then I'm like, oh shit, I kind of like it. It's cool. And then I picked up the bass last year. Well, not even a year, but like a couple months ago.
Now you can really work on them.
Now you can really, yeah. I had to set up like, bro, it's gonna be dope, like a cool little thing. But yeah, man. I mean, kids. That's hopefully in the future.
Yeah.
Near, far, I don't know. But yeah, man. Minorities, parents, and
it's a lot of generational trauma.
Yeah, and therapy. And niggas did not do no therapy.
They still don't know what therapy is.
Niggas still living with. So
they still don't know what therapy is.
Yeah. That's my fear. Just try to be, be more emotionally vulnerable, right? Cause like I'm at a point where I realize my parents aren't, Superman, and they can be, even they are smart people, but that doesn't mean that you're gonna be right on like everything and stuff like that. Like you gotta once you realize that, then it's kind of like it changes your perspective just on things.
For sure.
Cause you realize shit, I cannot be right on things too, and then now it's like okay, you really gotta operate like that. Like don't operate as if everything you do is the right decision, because it's not. And then sometimes you don't get a second chance at certain things. So I don't know.
Nah, but yeah, I agree with you.
It's life though.
We could leave that right there though. That was fire though.
Yeah.
All right, what else though?
I mean, we at the end. I think the beef is officially clipped.
I think the beef is over. I think I would say it was not your conventional rap beef. I think it was very different. Like it's not like that Jada, Beanie, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Beanie Siegel. It's not that Jay-Z,
Nas,
you know what I'm saying?
I mean, even now you're right.
It's not. Yeah. I think this was more like, you know, they both took their creative approaches at it. Song wise, it seems like Kendrick won the battle.
I'm surprised too, because like I was always viewing Kendrick as, we know what Kendrick does have like a Pulitzer, and he does make good music. Yeah. But like in the sense like Kendrick and Drake, you think that Drake would have a better sounding music that niggas would like, but the Kendrick would just like outbar him or whatever. Yeah. But I feel like Kendrick did both. He outbarred him and
the last
songs.
Two I think that like that DJ Mustard be put him at the top.
That was crazy.
That was heat.
And he
like,
dropped
I ain't gonna lie to you.
That was crazy.
I was listening to that shit heated as fuck.
In the sense of like nigga dropped it, and this nigga dropped this 30 minutes later, and then another one. Like
he was very tactical with it.
I was like, nah, it's crazy.
He was very tactical with it.
Yeah.
I think it started off very slow. I saw one thing I did not like about it also. It was pretty slow.
Yeah, because when was that Like That song dropped? That was like a month ago.
Yeah.
Or like 2.
It took so when Like That is the one with Future and all them.
Yeah.
So he dropped that, right? And then it took Drake really like 2-3 weeks to respond.
Yeah.
Right? And then it took Kendrick another 3 weeks to respond. Then Drake responded. Then Kendrick responded right away.
And then
Drake did the last one.
Back.
Yeah.
And then in the middle, you had like all the random niggas beefing. It was like
random. Chris Brown, Quavo.
Yeah, everyone was just beefing. Yeah. And then Kendrick was chilling. And he came
It was mad people beefing.
And then the Rick Ross thing.
Rick Ross, BBL Drake.
Yeah.
BBL Drake.
Yeah, it was just like random. Like everyone was beefing, and then Kendrick came back. But yeah, I mean, as far as our generation, I feel like that was. It depends. I guess we had the Meek and Drake beef, the Drake and Push beef, and then now this Kendrick and Drake beef.
He's 2 for 1.
I say he's 1 for 2. I say he's 1 for 2 because he cooked Meek, but that Push though was kind of that was kind of crazy.
I was talking to this about my boy. Yeah. That Push dropping that he had a child was a haymaker. Cause
like bro, he really turned this nigga to a father though. Like
yeah.
But
that was a haymaker. I ain't gonna lie to you. It was a haymaker. It
could go either way.
But see,
maybe
it could go. I mean, this one could definitely go either way. If you look at it from the aspect of like the mind games, I think Drake won the mind games just based on how he said that he planted evidence.
Yeah.
And Kendrick used it right away. And so supposedly he dropped another song.
Thing. Yeah.
So I mean that's like, you know, when you playing mind games, like Drake did some shit. He bought the Mad City car. He smashed it in the
I like that visual. That was cool. Like that's the car, because like I did like it. The terms of like the plantain, like even if it was true, my only thing was like he waited too long
to say it, and you gotta show evidence.
Because it would have been crazy if like Kendrick dropped it and then you dropped something like 10 minutes later, even on IG, like we got this nigga really felt for it, but like nigga waited mad long, so it's kind of like damn nigga, like you know what I'm saying. And then even then I feel like it's at a point where niggas don't even care if it's true or not, because he dropped another song. Right, and then that one cooked, and then that one just like
that was the problem, right? Like him dropping a song right after kind of killed the whole buzz of his song.
Yeah, so
that was real tactical by Kendrick, where it was like he didn't even give him no, because it really felt like Kendrick dropped most of the songs, and then Drake had a song in between.
Yeah, and then that song was like it was kind of damning though.
Yeah,
because then when he said something like the reason you care about me being a pedophile is because you was molested or some shit. And then there's like, even if that's true, nigga, that's not like a good argument. Like that's not helping your case. And they were saying that's not even what he was saying on the song. Yeah. And then the second one was he was saying I'm too famous to be like a pedophile or some shit. And it's like,
nah.
Or like niggas would have been calling me, and it's like nigga, like Cosby, Diddy, Epstein, like nigga, like that's not a
sure.
That's not a good argument.
For sure. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think those were good arguments. Also, I felt like, you know, it felt like more of like they were having a conversation. Like Drake will make an allegation, and then Kendrick would be like, nah, that's not true, but you did this. You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't like, you know, like, nah, I say, oh, you know, like disrespectful, like Rockefeller Records type shit, or Jay saying some crazy shit,
the camel shit or whatever.
Right. Yeah. But these niggas was just trying to like bury each other's careers for real. He's trying to call him a pedophile, the other one's trying to call him a woman beater.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's.
I feel like
I don't know.
Ultimately,
they were trying to kill each other, like where it ruined.
Yeah, and I feel like it was like. Give me a second. You got it.
Hello. Hello.
But yeah, like. I gonna say, I feel like it was a lose for Drake. In the sense of like he's supposed to be the one that, you know, wins these beats because like he has social media. So it's kind of like Kendrick kind of took your thing and then beat you with it, and then he did like niggas knew Kendrick was a better rapper, but now he uses social media and like the antics and like beat you with it. So like he used your own sword to like kind of do it in that sense. And then with Kendrick, it's kind of like. Well, I don't know if it's a lose-lose because like if Drake,
I think it was a win for Kendrick in the sense of him getting into this really rolls his name up again. I wouldn't be surprised if he dropped another album.
Yeah, I'd be hyped. I'm trying to see.
I'm not. Yeah, you know, I'm not surprised if this like brought out like another album for him because there's a lot of publicity that he got.
Yeah.
Right now, that song, Not Like Us.
Crazy. It's like an insane number. It's like one of the big. I think it's the
biggest number biggest song right now. So
that's kind of crazy.
I think for him, it was great. You know what I'm saying? Also, just to put him back on the map, that shit. You know what I'm saying? So, for Drake, you know, it's more of a, like, it's not as big. It's more of a, trying to prove a point. It's more of a pride thing. It was a pride thing for him in the beginning, but, you know, you win some, you lose some type shit.
Yeah, I feel like it don't matter. Like, at the end of the day, niggas gonna listen to Drake if they want, like, you know what I'm saying, for a vibe. Or if you want a Kendrick vibe, you gonna listen to Kendrick. I don't think it really damages too much. Because with Drake, I feel like niggas already knew because those allegations or whatever. Because I seen someone posted all the Millie Bobby Brown things, and I was like, damn, that is like.
What's the Millie Bobby Brown?
Because he was like, they was always like together when she was like 14, 15, right? And like even in general, it's kind of like, and I think Drake has just been like, they said Drake is always like double crossing niggas, like sleeping with niggas, girls, and all that. So at this point, niggas was like, all right, we all getting.
But think about it though.
That shit is crazy though. That like if your boy was just shit, and they're like, all right, so if your man's is just like going to dinner with the shorty, Like,
that's crazy.
If she's like your niece or like, you know what I'm saying, like your goddaughter or something.
Crazy.
Like, even if it's you could go out with your niece all the time. I mean, even then, I don't know, right? But if it's just
what you mean, like if Draco's putting up on their niece?
No, I'm saying with the Millie Bobby Brown thing. Oh. So like, Shorty was like 14, 15.
Well, how old was he?
He was like 30 something.
That was recent then?
This is like 4 or 5 years ago, like around when the Stranger Things. It would just be like, I want to find some. Like, it's just like something where it's like, it's just kind of weird. Like, if your boy,
it's weird. It's weird. Now, going to the thing with the girl,
like it would just be kind of crazy. Like, I'm trying to find some.
Who's Millie Bobby Brown?
She's from Stranger Things. She's 11. Like her.
The girl. No way.
So I think it was
the bald shorty.
Yeah, the bald shorty. Yeah, she just she's 20 right now or 21, but this is like 40.
How old is Drake now?
I feel like Drake 40. Drake age. Okay, 37. So this when he was in his 30s. So 31 and a 16-year-old, and then they was like going to dinner all the time. He was always texting her stuff, giving her advice on things. It's just something where it's like,
who knows though? But you gotta see.
It's like, hey, bro, it's.
You gotta see though.
It's damning.
You gotta see. You gotta really see what the context is.
Yeah.
Because you never know. Like, what if something with their family and Drake was just like, all right, just, you know what I'm saying? Or Drake could have really been looking out for her type shit.
Yeah.
Who knows?
I feel like it's something like.
Because was they holding hands? Was they kissing and shit like that?
But it's just something where, like, maybe like context. Like, say you go, say you and your boy go on a trip and TSA takes all your bags, so you got to go with nothing. And the whole time this nigga's like itching, he's acting all weird. You thinking, okay, maybe he's just like, you know, maybe he's just anxious or something. But then you find out he does like crack or some shit. And then you're like, oh shit. Now I look back, that nigga was really tweaking, like the withdrawal type shit. So like with Drake, there's a video of him like groping a minor or some shit on stage. She was 17. So it's kind of like, okay, so when you put all the other things.
Oh, I seen that. I seen the 17
right? One. So then now it's like, wait, hold on.
But he was only 20 something that age.
It's like.
You know niggas that outside. You know
niggas, right? But that don't make it right though, right? 2 wrongs don't make it right.
Listen, bro. You know niggas that been outside of college fucking with freshmen though.
Hey, them niggas is they different niggas. Those not my niggas though. They
know niggas. Some niggas, bro. I don't personally know niggas. Even when you personally know niggas. Yeah, I personally know. I remember there was some niggas that was senior going for freshman is weird activity.
In high,
because you 18.
Nah, high school you was 17 though. Like 17, I ain't 18 to college. So I mean,
fucking with a 13-year-old.
That is crazy. That wasn't me. That was none of my niggas though. That was none of my niggas. But whenever niggas say
being a peer leader and then dating a peer,
it's different though. High school, even though I was not doing that, or niggas I know. But like
we knew niggas.
That is weird though. That is weird because you 17 or 13.
You knew niggas that left college, right? That was like maybe like 21, 22. And still dating girls to this day.
But you knew that was weird though.
16
niggas would like you call it for what it is. Like that's you weird. Know like weird. Niggas weird. Like because niggas weird. Was never like co-signing that shit though. Like you knew niggas weird, bro. Like you would
have when you see shorty coming outside and the nigga pick up from the whip. Like, who the fuck is that
right?
Nigga?
Like you would never like like alright, something not right, weird, right? Like if y'all was like 28 and 24, 23, alright, cool. But like nah, it's like 21 and like 15 or some shit. Like nah, like
yeah.
But right, so that's even then, right? So I guess it's kind of like with the other evidence type shit. It's kind of like looking at him in the light is kind of funny. Like hold up, nigga. Like
they'll brush it off though because it's Drake.
Yeah, I mean that's
in a second.
We do that with people we like, so like it's
maybe like 20, 30 years someone come out crazy.
Yeah,
but not right now.
Right now it's just kind of Plus the beef is done.
Here first though.
That will
20 years.
20 years.
Something make him come out type shit.
And then
that shit what happened with Ray J type shit.
Yeah. Or even we was talking about the R. Kelly where like niggas really don't care until after.
Not Ray J, R. Kelly. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
R. Kelly.
Where niggas don't care until after. Like in
they
the
almost
moment,
got Michael Jackson on it.
I feel like
Epstein. They getting on right now.
Yeah, they cooked them.
Who's the nigga right now? Diddy. They getting on him right now.
There's always one person. It's like when you mess up. But I don't know. I guess that's some conspiracies, like some crazy.
I mean, they probably did, bro.
I mean, it's like in that industry though. I feel like that's.
No, they're demonic. They're really demonic. Right. They do weird shit in that industry.
You can't say what exactly they do, but you know it's.
But it ain't right though.
Yeah, you know something ain't right.
Something going on, but it ain't right though. Like
you know something.
That taste y'all got is a little weird.
Who?
The taste that they have. Is a little weird. Like
I think that's always. I think it's just the access, because you have too much access to stuff. You always just want the next craziest thing, and then eventually it just.
I don't know. I just don't know how it reforms back to children, but. You know, we're gonna leave it right there though.
Yeah, I mean, hey,
I definitely do think Kendrick probably came out on top on this beef because he had the bigger song.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like it is what it is.
I'm hyped for the project though.
Hyped for the I think a project is gonna come out. I think they're both gonna drop projects now. The Drake, I mean, you know who dropped the project? Gunna.
Oh, I didn't listen to it yet.
It's alright.
It's good. Alright.
It's
is this the first one after like that whole thing? Like what?
I think it might be the second one.
Yo, Gunna, like freshman year of college. I think that's when he started popping. That's like something like that's memories. Like Gunna,
Facts.
Thug, no, not Gunna.
Baby.
Gunna and Baby. Thug was, I think he been popping, but Gunna and Thug and like that. That was like
but they came across with that, you know.
That was a crazy era right there. That was goated.
I think when Gunna this one was Wanna.
Yeah.
Well, Gift and a Curse he came out with before too. Fuck you, me.
Yeah, that one after. Popping. Yeah,
that's after the shit.
After the whole thing, right?
Yeah. Cause that's that shit that he, that's exactly how he came back on the scene with everybody like still not fucking with him.
Yeah, I feel like
fuck you, me.
I don't know. Shout out. I have listened to him since like I feel like COVID, like on everything.
He sound the same.
I feel like once you heard him, you heard one, you kind of heard them all. Yeah. I would say like
there's some that are just there's always gonna be one song on his albums that gonna be like that pop song type shit.
Like it would be cool like if you hear it on a playlist, but like a whole Gunna album though, it do be like it's really just the same. Like it's like it's man.
That's the problem with a lot of these artists though.
Yeah, they were saying like with that generic, like they were saying like Polo G and all that.
Polo Juice fell off like a motherfucker, bro.
Him, Roddy.
He really fell off.
Like when they could just be on the top, but then after some point, it's kind of just like.
You know why they hit the top though? Because it's a new sound.
Yeah.
But once you start hearing that, that sound like that over and over again,
over and over again,
it's like all right, it's like the Baby.
Yeah.
Like the Baby was dropping hits.
2019.
But then it was like, damn, we were saturated with so many hits that we were like. Fuck this nigga, like we don't want to hear this nigga no more.
Even Lil Baby, I haven't even heard a song from him in a minute. I don't know if he's dropping or just.
I don't think so.
He just posts cool IG pics and just be having fits, but I don't even know. But he don't be really. Yeah, it's just like something. Where
I think he vibing right now, cause before he was on that motherfucking. That I don't know what was his last shit that he dropped. It was like the For the People shit. It was like that
album.
No, it was. I don't know if it was an album, but it was like that shit for the black for the movement.
Oh, I know. Was it during 2020?
I think so.
I know what you're talking about. There was a song.
I don't know if he's dropped since then.
He definitely dropped some, but I don't think it's touching people. Pause. No Diddy. I don't think it's touching people like that. I don't know if he really touching the streets.
That's what I'm saying. I think the last thing he dropped. Oh, It's Only Me. I never heard of this album. It's an album. Oh, that's Hey shit. Hey.
The Hey, yeah,
that
I remember
shit,
that. That was from TikTok. I think that went viral on TikTok.
Yeah, this shit.
Party up in my house or something?
Yeah.
Hey.
Hey. Yeah. I just don't think it's been touching like that lately, like that.
Yeah, nah, for real. But yeah, man. I'm also watching the playoffs.
Been crazy.
Playoffs been calm.
Today, who playing? The Nuggets and the T-Wolves right now? No, they played yesterday. The Nuggets beat the
Thunder.
Fuck out them. Thunder and Mavs.
Bruh.
Thunder and Mavs today, right?
Thunder, Mavs. I want the Thunder.
I want Mavs.
I wanted the Thunder. Because Mavs is like, I just want Kyrie to get his. But like.
I want Kyrie to get his.
I want Kyrie to get his. Like, I want him to get his points and all that. But I ain't rooting for the Thunder, though. Like, I want him to, like, get his buckets, do his thing.
But you want them to lose.
But, yeah, it's like, hey, like the Mavs, hey, y'all niggas could lose, but at least, like, Kyrie get his buckets, get his points, I'm saying, like, get his stats up. But I'm gonna still go for the Thunder. That would be crazy because they all young niggas. Like, but the thing is, they'll get bodied by big pause.
Big niggas. I think they first of all, I think they get bodied by both the Nuggets and the T-Wolves.
Yeah, Jokic would eat on nigga chat like niggas.
No lie.
That nigga would he gonna score like 80 points, lie. Bro. Like niggas is not stopping.
No lie.
Like,
and I mean, Jokic is cooking this nigga Gobert.
That shit is sad because
cooking Gobert.
It's like because it's not even really Gobert. It's just like he cooking everyone. Yeah. He was cooking AD.
And see, the problem was
you can't stop him.
You can't stop him. And AD is a defensive player of the year.
Yeah, so it's kind of and then last year he was cooking Bam in the finals. It's like bro,
big guy, body. He puts body and he got footwork. Like it's not much you could do. And but what they were doing a good job with, the T-Wolves were doing a good job in the first 2 games. Where first of all, I think they had Mike Conley, which they were able to.
He was out this last
game. He was out. He got injured. And then Nas Reed and Cat, they double team. They would like help they would help double team on Jokic every once in a while. So they have a good 3 center core, like with Nas. I
like it too.
They're good with Gobert and Cat, but the issue is that now that I think Cat has like a knee problem right now.
Yeah.
Where he's not able to double as much. So
an offense not really.
Gobert is getting killed alive. Like I don't think he's good defensively 1-on-1, but he's better like as help defense.
Like help, yeah.
So he's been getting motherfucking like
just sad.
Violated, bro.
And
listen, Jokic will do that to anybody, like we just talked about.
So it's like you can't really blame. It's kind of like what can you do at that point? You just gotta.
And scoring wise, without Conley. They're struggling scoring wise.
It was slow, yeah, because Ant was even putting in work like that.
Yeah, Ant was putting up 40 points and nobody else was scoring. Yeah. They need a good ball facilitator, and that's what Conley brought, and he brought defense. He's a game manager type shit, you know what I'm saying?
You need a general.
He's a general. He'll let you know, he'll get the ball to who needs it, keep everybody in tune,
Yeah.
With him out, I think that was a big piece that's fucking him over.
Yeah.
Because they got the defense, right? Like, you're not going to stop Jokic. You can slow him down, though.
Yeah, not for real.
Now, if we're talking about, like, the next teams, I don't think the Mavs or the Thunder have anybody to stop Jokic.
But the thing is, I don't think anyone, like, the whole playoffs, because even from the East, I don't know if Kristaps Porzingis is about to come back or not, but I think they were talking about him coming back soon. But that nigga not stopping.
But he's not. Hell no. Hell no.
But it's like you have to out offense them. Like it's not really about defense. It's really about like you gotta just
you gotta
like be going
you gotta
crazy.
Get buckets.
Yeah, it's not even about no defense because you're not stopping.
That's why I think the Mavs could beat them.
But Mavs, I don't know though because they be looking bad. Cause like Kyrie and Luka, niggas had like 1 point, like the whole fourth quarter, the last 7 minutes.
There's some runs where they just don't hit.
It'd be like damn, and then this nigga Luka be crying all the time. So it's like when they on.
But I'm saying though, it just takes one of them to take over a game though. That's the only thing.
But like with the like Celtics, you could have like a random nigga go off. Like even if Jason and Jalen is going, Peyton Pritchard, right?
But my thing with this year is the Celtics season. This is the year built for the Celtics to win the championship. Even last year.
I don't know if they would have beat the Nuggets though.
Even last year, they should have made it to the final.
They should have made it. They got to make it to the finals because
if they don't make
Knicks
it to
the injured, Pacers. I'm pretty. They got some injuries, making it, bro. But they better than the Pacers.
They're better than the Pacers.
They should not lose to the Cavs. Donovan Mitchell not even playing.
If they lose this year,
it's clip.
That team is getting expanded, bro. That team is over. They're moving every piece.
It's kind of like, but I feel like it's tricky because it's like they are like you can't get. I feel like it's like you can't get better. It like they really can't do nothing that's gonna make them better. Like the Celtics, anything they like if they trade Jaylen Brown, what they get back is not gonna be that good.
No, it's kind of like that's not what I'm saying. They're gonna have to rebuild completely.
I don't think they will.
They will, bro, because you know what it is. You know what it is? 3 years in a row.
Yeah.
To have disappointing playoff. What happened last year? They lost to the conference finals, right?
Warriors was decent because they made it to the finals at least.
But they got cooked though.
They lost in 6. I mean,
was it 6?
I think it wasn't 5. I don't
was
think.
6, 5?
I think it was 6.
It felt dominated. It felt like they were dominated.
It's Curry.
They felt dominated, bro.
It's Curry.
Older Curry though.
But Curry's Curry though.
They felt dominated to me.
No, and Jordan Poole, that nigga was going crazy. Like they was kind of going. The Splash Brothers plus Poole and Draymond, like they was decent. They wasn't just decent. They was cooking niggas. They was, I'm saying, they was doing their thing.
Bro, for a Tatum, Jaylen Brown, Al Horford, that team is stacked, bro.
Yeah, but Warriors was stacked because everyone was hitting. Like Jordan Poole, now he kind of fizzled, but
to me,
he was going crazy.
Okay, maybe you can fight that, but right now, this is their last year was their season, bro.
Yeah,
it was supposed to be them and the Nuggets, and they have a fighting contest. So this year is probably gonna be maybe it's supposed to be them, and maybe the Nuggets probably again.
Yeah. I mean,
and if they lose, because you know why they lose though, right? Because they're up. A lot of times they go up. But Tatum takes, because what happened? What was it? Tatum just because not scoring until the last game.
Yeah.
You remember, Tatum is that captain, bro.
I think he was getting double, right?
If he get, it don't matter if you getting double, triple, or quadruple, right, bro.
But he not, bro.
Pass the ball. Do what you gotta do.
Yeah.
Do what you gotta do, but to win the game. Because if they're gonna consider you one of the best, everybody saying you're a superstar in this. You gotta act like one, and if you gotta take your team to the final, bro. It's been how long they made that team has been in the process, bro. When was the first time they? Because even when they faced the Cavs, they were tough.
Nah, but look, they were solid though because Cavs.
2016. They've been with that Celtics team since 2016.
No, 2017. 2017.
That's how many years is that?
But that nigga was a rookie though, so it's not.
Think about how many times they've been in the playoff, bro.
They've been to the playoffs every year though.
Exactly, that's disappointing, bro.
It's like 50-50. It's disappointing because they haven't won, but they have been like...
And it's been on chokes. They've been choking, bro.
They were
decent. Up 3-1 in one of those series. I forgot who it was, and they lost.
Nah, but it's like disappointing because they haven't won a chip, but they've made like the conference finals like a bunch of years. They made they just not doing that last part.
I know, I'm saying. If
you know
they lose this
year,
they
edging, bro. Like they there, but they just not. You know what I'm saying, like pause.
They don't ever make it to the top.
They just never
blow like up that. The hump. Right? I got you. But if they lose again this year, that team's probably gonna get dismantled.
Like it won't be. I don't think it'll be fully dismantled, but it'll just be like they're just not gonna take them serious. Like you're just like no, like I'm not gonna believe it until I see it. Type.
They choking, bro.
Like. But this year I feel like they got to. They gonna beat the Cavs. Well, they should beat the Cavs.
They're playing right now. It's close right now. I was just checking the time.
That's crazy because Donovan Mitchell not even playing. So like
52-58 halftime. Celtics up.
I feel like they could.
It's halftime though.
If they lose without Donovan Mitchell, that would be crazy. And then from Knicks Pacers, I don't think because with the Knicks, it's just because they have mad injuries.
Wade. No, Dean Wade.
Oh, yeah, the other D Wade. Yeah,
D Wade.
The other D Wade. No, that's hilarious. No, the other D Wade is crazy. Yo, and my boy Bronny, bro.
Marcus Morris is leading the Cavs with 14 points. Garland has 9 points. He needs to step up.
Yeah, I know that he hasn't been doing too crazy.
Tatum got 12. White got 15. Jaylen Brown got 7. Al Horford got 9. See, look, they got a great team, bro. This is their year.
Yo, and then Bronny.
I
think put in a little bit of work, low key.
He been putting a little work. I think
the stats.
I think it's pretty unfair of how much publicity he's getting. I think it's unfair to him and other players. You know what I'm saying?
I
think it's not good for his development.
I would say like the nepotism part. I support it because like low key, if you think of like in the country, right? This country is built on nepotism, but for, you know what I'm saying, you could say white people for the most part. So I'm all for like niggas making it and then putting
for sure.
So like in that sense, I'll say, hey, listen, bro, we're in a country where you'll see like the CEO be giving a job. The next CEO will be the CEO's son, and it's someone that's not even that qualified. Yeah. And that's like the whole country.
That's cool with business, but it's different in sports.
It's in this sense too, though, because it's a business.
It's a business, but it's different though because you gotta perform. You really gotta perform.
Yeah.
In the NBA, because the niggas will trash you. Like you could get like what's it called? What's his name? Henry Ford. He could give his son the next thing, but his son could just be standing there and they'll still make millions.
But I mean, like. Look,
it's not like LeBron.
MJ Sons is whack, and then they make it anywhere near, right? So with this, it's kind of like MJ Sons. They did go to college. They were. I think they were getting cooked or whatever. But Bronny, he's had a bad he's
not bad.
He was an All-American
he's all right.
in college. Like he had like the 4th highest vertical. He scored, I think, He had the most points in the scrimmage today. It was like 13 type shit.
Oh yeah, 13. Last I seen the first game.
It was like 4, right? So it's like something where it's like, hey, like,
no,
this thing is not whack.
I think he'll be like Doc Rivers' son.
Yeah.
I think he'll be solid. And even then, player type shit.
Yeah.
It's just for me. It's like I know for him, he's probably receiving mad pressure. I don't know how he's dealing with it.
Yeah.
It seems like if he scored 13, I think he's been in the limelight for a long time.
Yeah.
But it's just like, you know, he's the biggest thing in the draft, and I don't think it's because of him. I think it's because the draft is pretty weak this year.
It is, yeah.
I think it's a weak draft. That's number one. I think
the dude from Kentucky he's nice. Rob, what's his name?
Oh yeah, Dillingham or something like that.
Dillingham, yeah, he's nice.
He's nice. He's a bucket. Yeah. But it's just a combination of things. I hope he makes it. He's probably gonna make it to the Lakers. Yeah. Probably play with LeBron.
Maybe. I want to see him somewhere else, but I feel like it wouldn't. But he could get drafted. Yeah, like in the first, second round, I definitely see him getting drafted. If not, he's 100% getting signed.
If a team drafts him, they're gonna get a player from the Lakers, bro.
They're gonna get LeBron.
They're gonna get a trade. They got a trade opportunity for the Lakers.
I don't think
not
it's
LeBron.
Realistic. Okay, but yeah, I see what you're saying.
I mean, like they will. Like, the Lakers will trade for Bronny.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Wherever he lands, there's an opportunity.
There is an opportunity. There is, but
So I don't think they're gonna give that up.
But yeah, I feel like he's obviously getting more recognition because of his name. But I feel like he's a good player.
He's a good player though.
Yeah, so I mean that's all it is.
He's definitely getting more than what he.
He definitely getting more, right? But
I mean, it's good for him though.
Yeah, because like you know, sports isn't that different than anything else. It's life, like everywhere. Because the GMs be giving jobs to their sons.
Yeah,
and their sons be terrible GMs, and they be managing the whole entire team type shit.
What happens to the Yankees?
Right. So even in this is like the bottom of the totem pole because you just being a player, you're not even like you don't control it. You don't have like power over like. There's niggas who have control over a whole organization who have no credentials at all and type of stuff. So I mean, this is not even that big of right.
I just hope he doesn't become like Zaire Wade. I hope he doesn't just fizzle out. That's
for his development. He already made it way past him. Like in a sense of like he went to college. Well, he was an All-American. He went to college. Well, a D1 and you know doing. Okay, he didn't do like that much, but like he. Right.
I think you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. Right.
I just don't want him to. Go, right? Get drafted, okay, do maybe a year, then end in the G League, and then we forget about him. Like, I feel like he has the potential to be a decent player type shit in the league.
Yeah.
So, you know, for his future, I'd rather have him, like, you know, like, because they, you know, what happens is they hype you up so much and this and that, and then it all crumbles.
Just to kill you after. But, I mean, I feel like he will be, I don't know how he's going to be, but I feel like he's going to do is, like, if he's whack, he's going to be whack. But just him be LeBron's son, like, regardless, the limelight going to be wherever.
Yeah.
If he's in the G League, you already know.
It'll be there, but it'll be either good or bad, though, right? Like, if he's trash, they're going to compare it to LeBron, regardless.
Yeah, that's why it sucks, because, like, you comparing him to, one of the greatest nigga, right? So, he's either the best or the second best. Either way, like, that's a crazy...
Startup point.
To like have people compare you to.
So I'm just saying, like, I don't know. I just hope he doesn't fizzle out from pressure and all that shit.
Yeah.
I think he's gonna be a decent player.
Yeah.
I hope the critics is outside though.
Oh, he's good outside.
Trashing him.
The critics always gonna be there. You just gotta, you know what I'm saying, do your thing. And
Zach Eaton. That's the kid from Purdue.
The center, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a bum. he needs to get picked up by like the Nuggets.
That'd be crazy. No, they gotta get. Is DJ Burns in the draft?
Who's DJ Burns?
He's the
That's the black dude.
The black dude.
He needs to get picked up by Zach Randolph. Zach Randolph's on.
Oh, is he? I think he gotta be in the draft, right?
What year is he?
Cause he's 23. He's a senior. He's old.
He really only had he had good footwork, but he had one move that shit.
Yeah. He is a big. Okay, I think he is. They said that nigga should go to the NFL. It's hilarious. But yeah, because he's big.
Nah, he had good footwork. But I doubt they pick him up though.
Yeah.
He was good though. He balled out though.
Yeah, I mean they went far, so I
mean, maybe he doesn't get picked up. He'll be a good bully. I think he's like a good control, like control the floor in the sense of he's not gonna take no shit.
He probably be better than this dude. Nah, I got the
Kenny Lofton.
Am I biting or that's his? Nah, that's his name, right? Yeah, well, Kenneth. I don't know if Kenny's his nickname.
That one. You think so?
Because he's basically the same type of player, but I don't know how tall he is. Oh, he's taller than him. He's 6'6". The other dude, DJ Burns, is 6'9". But remember he was bodying Chet in that one game. That was hilarious.
Yeah, I thought he was gonna be like Charles Barkley.
Yeah, I guess he just. They said like this nigga was fat, so like that shit was hard. But he had tough play. I like that game, like cause like that old school. He a different.
You know what I'm saying. He's gonna be in the paint type shit. He's gonna bump and claw for his points.
Baby Jokic, yeah, that's cool. But I can't wait till next season. I'm trying to see like John Moran play and shit like that.
Yeah, I mean, I think this is the season for real. The superstars have completely changed. Yeah. That's what I also know from this playoffs was all of our players from our generation. Like LeBron, KD. Curry, all them. Yeah. That's it. They washed.
Curry, they niggas didn't even make the playoffs. KD got swept. LeBron got swept. You like, damn.
They washed, bro.
Right. They're not even that bad. It's just more so like the team.
The team is out there.
D'Lo was like smoking crack. Nigga forgot how to play basketball.
AD was injured
just
most of the
weird
time.
Ass team, yeah.
The Suns was just choking.
They just got a 2K team, bro. Like that team can't work in real life. It's just weird.
They ain't got no facility on that team for real.
Yeah, and they got like two of the same niggas. They got D-Book and Bill, but like they're the same nigga. Like
that was the worst.
Problem. Yeah, it's kind of like
that's what I'm saying. On paper, it sound nice. Yeah, but there's one ball. I was telling everybody, there's one ball between all three of them.
Because you gotta play defense. You gotta facilitate, right? Like replace Bill with like a point guard.
A good point guard.
Like who? I don't even know if like.
Well, they had Chris Paul for a second.
Yeah, I guess he is older now, but like.
But he wasn't really
someone who could facilitate, but like is a like Drew Holiday. Like if they like that would be crazy. I feel like that would work way better.
But Drew Holiday is sitting pretty at the Bucks.
Yeah.
Sitting very pretty.
No, Celtics now, right? No, yeah, Celtics now.
He's a Celtic now.
Celtic, yeah.
He's sitting very pretty.
Because they both green, yeah.
Yeah, Drew Holiday. Yeah, he moves to Celtics because last year was he with the Bucks?
He was with the Bucks this whole time. Well, after I think he was with the Pelicans, and then to the Bucks the past 4 or 5 years or something like that.
Because I remember being on the Bucks. He was on that championship team.
Yeah, from 20.
Wow, look at that, bro. He's a game manager too. He's a good player.
Yeah, no, he cool too. Cause like defense and then offense, he do got a little bag or whatever. So
he'll score when he knew to, and he'll facilitate that ball.
Yeah, that's what they saying. Bronny should. That's like his comparison, something like that. Like if you could be like that type of player, everyone's gonna want you. Like you play defense and you can facilitate. Like
no, so I definitely think it's a year of like new superstars. We're gonna see like Anthony Edwards is popping out now.
Yeah.
What's it called? Jamal Murray. Right, he's a superstar.
Yeah.
Brunson, Jalen Brunson. You know, like we got different superstars now. You know what I'm saying?
So niggas going crazy, bro.
Chet, SGA, Sha, Wemby. You know what I'm saying? Like you got players that are really like coming out and outshining. The dude on the Pacers, Halliburton.
Tyrese, yeah. And also Tyrese Maxey.
And Maxey. You know what I'm saying? Like, this year, and you saw a lot of that talent coming out in these playoffs. Like, I'm not going to lie to you, Tyrese went crazy against the Knicks.
And they probably could have won. Like, I remember that game, too, that weird-ass ending where it was like, they was up 6 and then boom.
All the fouls and that play.
But yeah, and then, that was some like dog shit.
Where he hit 3 threes in a row. That was 3 in a row, bro. Half court.
Nigga said, I was like, nah, like that's like
he's tweaked, bro.
Got that dog in you, cause
he tweaked, dog.
That's balls, bro. Like,
and that's what I'm saying.
You
like,
can't teach that, bro.
That the future for the Sixers is Maxey.
Yeah, no.
He's gonna have to leave.
Cause he older. He older now.
He older, and he cried too much, bro.
I feel like he is a good player, but I mean,
he's like an AD now.
Yeah, they need someone else that can like. They trying to get Paul George. I think
I don't know if Paul George is out of that time too now.
He's definitely out of that time. He can't.
Are those Paul Georges?
Nah, these is running shoes. These is
Oh, I thought it was some.
They do. I guess they from the Lowe's. Yeah, it's just comfy.
I need some running shoes. I actually got my Tough Mudder this weekend.
What's that?
It's like a Spartan race kind of.
Oh, that's what you was talking about.
Yeah,
okay,
it's this weekend.
How you been training?
Running.
Copy.
But my feet been hurting lately.
You been like timing yourself?
Yeah, I mean I could do a mile in like 10 minutes.
Copy.
The second mile I start walking a little bit though. Yeah. The third, you know.
Nigga was in the training montage, like the the Karate Kid training montage.
Yeah, you got a GoPro?
Nah.
I think I'm about to cop a GoPro.
So yeah.
I think I'm about to cop a GoPro.
Can you use? Nah, you probably can't.
I can't use a DJI. It's too fragile.
Yeah. Yeah, GoPro, it would be tough. And you put it to see the in front?
Yeah, I was just going to get a chest piece.
Okay, yeah. Body. Yeah, I feel like there's cheap alternatives where it don't have to be a GoPro.
I think I might just go with there's one that's like $70.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to take it for what it is.
Okay, yeah.
Type shit. I don't think I need the
full,
you know, you think, what you think? I saw one that was like called the Axers 4 or something like that, where it's like $70. It gets good footage, right? The sound may not be the best, but like
it's really the footage that you're looking for. It's just like the video quality,
right?
Because you're just running, so it's like what sound niggas really need. I don't know. 70 is a good deal because it would be on your chest as you're running, so you're just trying to see look back at the footage and all that. That would be dope. Like, are there people that's gonna be watching like on the sides or whatever? Or are you think
there's some gonna be, but it's not like you know, I don't know who's coming for us.
Niggas gonna be see you at the end. Yeah, because niggas can't really record you, and there's no I feel like there's no overhead camera for the event. You know what I'm saying? Like
they're taking pictures.
Okay, but just pictures type shit. Yeah.
But I mean, because we're doing it as a group, so I wanted to see if we could get some video. I was just like, I
feel like that would work at 70, and if anything, you can return that. You can return it if you don't like it. If you don't, yeah.
I might just do that. I'm just gonna cop the 71 and call it a day, cause I'm not about to the GoPro, bro. I seen it. It was like 400, bro. 300, 400, bro.
Unless you consistently
That's what I'm saying. That's the other thing too, right? I would get one. There was a DJI one that's I like DJI. I fuck with a DJI crazy. Yeah.
Good technology.
Yeah, it's good technology. It was like 200, and I was like maybe investment wise, I'll use it more because I couldn't really use the DJI. This one right here for the Volcano as much. Because it was just too much to hold.
Yeah, and to do everything else. I see.
You know, so it was that's more handy for an action kind of doing shit, you know? But that's how I was thinking maybe I could do the investment, but maybe, I don't know, I'm still thinking between the DJI one, it's an older, it's a year older, but it's 200.
And what's the difference between that and what you got?
The other one, the $70 one.
Yeah,
it's better quality, better sound.
Oh no, I remember the DJI. It's not the same one you got. It's
it's a square. It's an action. It's the action. One.
Okay, copy.
So it's a square. It's not it has the it stabilizes a little bit.
Yeah.
But on the inside type shit. Okay, it's smaller. It's lighter. You can put it on your chest.
I mean, for 200, I feel like that's a good, because I feel like the GoPros and all that, they do be 400, 500 plus. So 200 is a steal. I guess you would just have to see what exactly is the difference between that and the $70 one. Is it the difference that good to justify more money or whatever? Because if you don't need the good audio, I'm saying if you aren't gonna be using it that much, then I would say the $70 one, right? But if it is an investment, you're gonna be using it for more activities.
Yeah, I think
something you know what I'm saying. You might as well, because if you spend $200 once, you may not have to buy another camera for the next 20
That's
years,
the thing too,
30
right?
years.
I know that one's gonna last me longer than the other one.
Yeah, and support things like that.
So yeah, that's really what it is.
Yeah.
I've been editing videos lately.
Yeah, yes sir.
It's actually pretty fun.
Did you finish?
All right, so what happened was with the Guatemalan one, I switched it into 2.
Yeah.
So I low-key put that on the back burner.
Copy.
And I kind of just been using it just to play around with settings. But then I went to I did a Miami video.
Oh shoot.
When I went recently, I just went a week ago to see my niece and shit like that. It was Christ's birthday. It was Parcel's birthday.
Yeah.
But I got a chance to see my niece for the first time. She was a month old.
Yeah. I
was the first one in the family to see her.
2-1, yeah, that's dope.
So I got videos of the trip. And I've been putting it together, and low key, my cousin just showed me how to to use the effects, actually the effects, just effects in general,
transition or just
transitions,
all that, yeah.
And then also the timer and putting
okay, yeah.
So I've been playing around with it for real,
making a little film type,
a little thing. So
crazy.
I've been watching you now that I've watched YouTube. I've been watching YouTube videos, but to see how
the tutorials, right?
The OD Finzar is actually fire.
Yeah,
that dude is crazy. and random 1 minute shits, but also like when I be watching like random videos, I be seeing like how they be I understand now, like, oh, I can actually do that. Like it gives me ideas to.
That's dope, yeah, because you look at other people and like you see how it's done actually, like in a live setting, like okay,
exactly. I'm like, damn, and I kind of because now like I understand. Like before when I was just cutting them up, and I was like, oh damn, I don't know how everybody. It was just like go through.
Yeah.
So now I can see like oh, I can make something fade in and fade out. I can add another video, like let's say something exploding on there.
That's what like the
So I can really
fade in,
fade out.
I think that's like the easiest, like that's the most simplest one where it's kind of like it. I don't know how to, but yeah, you know what it is. But kind of like the new one kind of overshadows the other one fades or whatever, or just like the explosion. I feel that's a calm one.
So it's been fun, like just adding shit. I think I'm trying to give myself I'll probably try to finish it next week.
That's cool.
Cause I've only worked on it like say the weekends.
Yeah.
And then every day, like random day.
Yeah.
So like this weekend I'm gonna do this run. So Friday, Saturday cook, and then Sunday maybe I'll work on it again. I'll try to finish it Sunday to be honest. But yeah, it's been mad fun though. I'm not gonna lie to you, it's pretty cool. Yeah. Like it's type cool. Yeah, it's also just learning, just playing with it too. Like
you just get better as time goes on.
Yeah.
So like in the 20th video you do, you're gonna be like, all right, boom, 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 boom. It's just like in your sleep. Type.
It do take time though.
Yeah. It's a process. Some time though. But it's worth it at the end when it's like, all right, it's done, it's finished. And then also, it's weird because like you work so hard on a video or whatever, and then when it's done, it's like, okay, got on to the next one. It's kind of like weird because it's like you put so much time and energy, but then you kind of just like forget about it once it's done because like now it's like it's like you just gotta work on
the next one.
Yeah, it's like damn, like okay, like that was cool.
It is cool though. I agree with you though.
It's like life is like
it's hard to where you just like damn. Then like when you put it out, I haven't put one out yet, so I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make my YouTube video. I don't know what to call it. I think it's gonna be like I was thinking like Castro Island.
Yeah. Oh, that's tough.
Or like
House of Castro.
Yeah. I don't know, something I want to do something with
Castro?
Yeah, with Castro or maybe I don't know anything that I don't know. I've been thinking. Yeah, I've been thinking. I don't have to even have Castro in it. I've just been thinking of like a name, because I also like maybe that encapsulates what I do.
Yeah,
but I don't really do nothing random.
It could just be like your favorite like anime character, or just like a location. It's like yo.
I was trying to think of something catchy because you know like when you see somebody's video and you be like, oh, I fuck with it. They usually have like a decent name.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like that's like the Ouroboros type tale where it's like, is it really catchy or is it just like, it's just catchy after it exists, right? Because like when you first start, you always want to think of something catchy, but sometimes it just be like a regular ass name, but it just feels catchy after you've been saying it for like 4 or 5 years or whatever, right?
When you start watching it and shit like that.
Yeah, and it's like, oh, okay, that actually did stick. That's cool. Like Embrace the Wave was just, I don't think it was really catchy. But I just like made it. But then now it's looking back, it's like, oh, okay, that's a cool little like, yeah. But in the moment, it doesn't really feel like it though. I guess, right?
So we'll see.
It's random, yeah. It's inspiration though because you might think you may be on the run, be like, yo, it's a dope ass name, and then like some random like, you know, like hit of inspiration.
And it just be like boom.
Yeah, and like nigga got it.
God, please help me, give me that. But yeah, I haven't opened YouTube yet, but I'm looking to that, and then you know, then the rest has I've just been working.
Yeah. Work.
I'm trying to see if I move on to the next job. I think I had an interview today.
Oh shoot.
A phone interview.
Coffee.
Like from a headhunter.
Yeah.
And I think I said too much. How much you trying to get paid? I was like
nah, I mean
I said too much, so I think I don't know. I said 110 to 115. I said
no, I'm trying to do the same too. Like I feel like I guess just don't shortchange yourself, really. Yeah. Because, like, there's someone that is going to pay you that. There might be a headhunter that's, like, looking for 130. So if you say 110, 115, they're like, perfect. And then you get what you want, and they kind of get what they want because it's less or whatever. Like, shit. Like, because then you don't want to move sideways, I guess.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like...
my idea was, like, okay, if I get 110, 115... they probably hit me with 105.
Yeah, like chill, I'm cool with that.
That's
right?
cool
like,
with that.
You aim high.
Yeah, and then it go, okay, come down to it, you know?
Yeah.
That's cool with me.
Yeah.
I don't got a problem with that. So, but I don't want to go up though. I don't want to go the just because we talked about it. Like if you go marginally up, like only a couple with taxes and everything, it's only like a couple bucks. It's not worth it.
Not saying it's not worth your time, but if you have a job, you're better off just staying with the job until you get something, I guess, significant. Yeah. Especially if you're not really that entry level where it's just like 1 year, 2 years. I guess after 3, maybe after 2 years, I feel like after 2 years.
That's what I'm saying.
Then 3, then it's like okay, you could really just like, you know what you want, and then after you have a job, it's easier to get a job because like you have a steady paycheck coming in, so you can afford to like.
Take your time.
Yeah, I mean, you can afford to decline certain offers and stuff like that, or even if it's the right money. But like
and that's what I was thinking. I'm like, you know what? Like, it's not the end of the world. Like, I said that, but like, all right, like,
it's gonna be other people. There's jobs. Like, hey, man,
I think they fuck with me here. We don't. The only thing is, we don't look like we had too many jobs coming up. But I mean, if they want to move me, I told them I'd rather go to Florida.
Yeah, Florida. So I mean, you technically on the same salary, you'd be making more. Technically, because it's less income tax or whatever.
And I think if you move, like they give you a little bump, and I think they give you stipend. If you're a traveler, they give you a stipend for rent.
That's tough.
So if they do that,
that's tough.
Right.
Shit, yeah, that's dope. That's
give me a little stipend for rent, and then with that,
yeah, I think I'm about to start too because I'm about to be at a year at the end of June, so I'm just gonna like start putting. Not myself out there, but just kind of just trying to see
what happens. Trying to see we'll get shakes right there.
Yeah, in this life, man. I mean, it's a capitalist world, bro. So like, unless something else shake up, like maybe music take off, maybe Erase the Wave take off. Like, hey man, need some more money.
For that,
yeah.
Remember money.
Yeah, like not for
that money.
Yeah, and I don't let it rule you, but hey.
But you need that bread, though. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Nicer place, nicer car. Or just save more, or just like I'm saying, to do more things, vacations, all that. It's like
that. To be honest, the more like experience you pick up, and the more like how you move up, the less work you have to do too.
Yeah, that's the funny part. Like my hardest jobs was the first job I ever had, like Marshalls. That's the one where it's like you gotta stand for like 10 hours all the time, 15-minute break to sit down type shit. And it's like you gotta say hi to every customer. Hey, how you doing? You want this credit card?
No matter if you upset or whatever.
I be sneezing sometimes, allergies type shit. I'm like, yo, that's low-key type of hell. Like. Niggas just doing that 8 hours, 9 hours a day. It's kind of crazy. Like I'm like that's wild. Like versus now I talk on with no camera for like 5 minutes a day, and then I'm just like by myself chilling. It's like that's crazy. And you make
way
almost
more.
Exponentially more than that, right?
Who knows?
It's like weird. Yeah,
shit crazy.
But then trying to navigate because I know like at first I was scared because of layoffs and stuff, but I was like, you know what, it don't even matter because if I'm making like OD 6 figures, I can still save enough bread so that if a crazy layoff happens, like you already have like a cushion and all that. So it's kind of like it's cool, and it's like you know what I'm saying, like low risk, low reward, high risk, high reward. So I mean, hey man, you gotta you gotta be, and I'm learning you gotta be uncomfortable because like even like me moving out, it's like it is uncomfortable because I wanted to do some other things first, like. Yeah. Get some other stuff paid off. I'm like, hey man, like
it is.
It's life, bro. Like
it's not gonna be how you want it,
and it's never gonna be a perfect time for anything. So you might as well just do it because it's never gonna be something is always gonna come up, and that's whether it's job, a place.
It's always gonna be a problem.
It's always gonna be something, and it's always gonna be something that is reasonable for you not to take a step. So at this, I mean, right? So
fuck it.
Yeah, just do it, bro. Just do it, man. Just do it, Nike. Embrace the Wave though. Yo, imagine I come up with like my shoe, bro. Like Embrace the Wave shoes or something. So like some BBB. Like how Embrace the Wave.
That'd be kind of sick though.
And so that'd be kind of that would be kind of cool. Like yo, Embrace the Wave shoes. Like yo, whatever, some shit. I don't know. Yeah, bro.
What's it called? Constant. I got a Nike deal.
I didn't even know that. That's tough. Yeah, I mean them niggas big. Pause. Like them streamers, like they just be doing stuff, bro.
That's crazy.
But yeah, man, Embrace Wave podcast.
Good. Bam.
Yes, sir.
Boom.